What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here. And in today's video, we're going to dive into a best of 3 for the Twilight Cup against one of my patrons, El Guapo Mark. And after each battle, we're going to do a little review of each fight for areas that I can improve in or areas that I did well in. So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the latest Pokemon Go PvP content. Without further ado, let's get right into these Twilight Cup battles. Getting right into this first battle, I am leading with the Skuntank. We have Toxicroak and Frostlass in the back. We're against El Guapo Mark. Let's see how we do. So I lead Skuntank and he leads Tyranitar. This isn't that good for us, guys. The Smackdown is going to be doing a ton of damage. So we're going to look to store a little bit of energy and then bail out of there into Toxicroak to try to take down as much health as we can, but his reflexes are very quick. We go ahead and get off the Mud Bomb here. This Mud Bomb won't be doing a ton of damage to a Venomoth, but it does just enough to chip it down to half health. So we're going to go ahead and let the timer go down at the top, and then we're going to bring in that Frostlass. The Frostlass is going to be doing super effective damage with those ice moves. So we're going to go ahead and shield this right here. This is going to be a Silver Wind. The Silver Wind would have done a decent chunk of damage. We're going to over farm right here, and then we're going to go for the Avalanche. I didn't want him to be able to get off a Poison Sting or another Silver Wind. So we go ahead and get off the Avalanche. That's going to take out the Venomoth. Now let's see what he brings back in. He brings back in the Tyranitar. So we're going to go instantly for this Avalanche again. The Smackdowns are going to be hurting from the Tyranitar. As you can see, our health is nearly gone. So we're going to have to let this Frostlass go. We're going to have to rely on the Skuntank to finish off the game for us. So hopefully we finish off this Tyranitar with fast moves alone. The next Pokemon coming in, we're going to go straight for Crunch. It's going to be the more energy efficient to hopefully burn a shield. So we are facing that Togekiss, and we do get the shield. So now I'm going to go for the Flamethrower here. Try to do as much damage as I can as the Togekiss gets critically low, but that Charm just does so much damage. So GG's, very well played. So what can we learn from this fight? Well, to start things off, we left our Skuntank in too long. As you saw there, the Smackdowns were doing tons of damage, and at the end of the fight, Skuntank didn't have enough health to finish off the Togekiss. So when it comes to your lead Pokemon, you want to determine one of two things. If you are beat, meaning you lose that lead, is it the fast move or is it the charge move that is beating you? In this case, it's the fast move. That Smackdown is doing lots of damage to the Skuntank. So what we need to do is bail out of there fast. If it was something else, like a charge move that was going to be doing tons of damage, we can bail at a later time because we won't be taking a lot of damage from that fast move. Positive thing that we did though is store the energy at the end of the fight to give us a fighting chance, and then with that stored energy we went for the Crunch to burn the shield and then go for the Flamethrower to do the most damage against that Togekiss. Granted, we didn't have enough health to finish it off, but the execution was there if we had a little bit more health. Alright, moving into the next battle. We are going to be leading with Toxicroak this time, and he leads with Drapion. So this is a great matchup for us. We're going to want to keep this matchup throughout the whole game if we can. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb here before he tries to bail out of there. So we do get the Mud Bomb off. He does shield, and now he's going to be looking to bail after he stores energy. So I'm instantly swapping to Skuntank. I'm not even waiting to see what it is. We instant swap. Now, this move coming in is going to be a Poison Fang, and we shield it. So that was a critical error there. Now we're going to go for the Flamethrower. This was another error. I should have gone for that Crunch. Crunch is still going to be doing a good chunk of damage, but we want to be burning that last shield on him, as you see right there. Again, he's got it firing off another charge move. We're not going to shield. It is going to be Poison Fang again. So thankfully we didn't waste a shield there. We're going to go ahead and go for the Crunch to finish off the Venomoth. Shields are down in the game, and remember we still have Toxicroak and Frostlass in the back. Alright, so the Venomoth is gone. We have a Drapion at half health, and his final Pokemon is Toxicroak. So we're going to try to get off this crunch. We don't get it. We're going to bring in Frostlass now, I should say. We're going to go ahead and shield this Mud Bomb right here just to keep ourselves topped up so that we can get to the Avalanche, but he decides to bail into Drapion and get off his charge move. This is going to be Aqua Tail though. This Aqua Tail won't do a ton of damage, so we're going to switch to our own Toxicroak, farm up the Drapion, and then use a Mud Bomb to finish off the opponent Toxicroak. So GG's right here. Very well played. So what can we learn from this second game? A good positive is that when you win a lead like this, you want to keep that advantage. So when the enemy bails out, you want to bail out in kind. So we landed the lead of Toxicroak versus the Drapion. We were able to burn a shield with our Mud Bomb, and then when he swapped, we instantly swapped to our Skuntank no matter what, because the odds were that he was bringing in that Venomoth so we could keep our Toxicroak at high health. Now, one thing we could have done better is a proper use of shields. When the Venomoth came into the Toxicroak and we brought in our Skuntank, he only got off 3 confusions, which means this is going to be a Poison Fang, not a Silver Wind. So, well played by him for going for the Poison Fang to shield bait me. But I could have counted better. And when it comes to confusion users, it's very easy to count because you can see how many times they do that fast move, and 3 confusions is going to equal the Poison Fang, and 4 is going to mean the Silver Wind. Now, another thing that we did positive, it goes back to the beginning of the fight of always keeping that lead against that lead Pokemon. So when our Frostlass got swapped into by the Drapion, we brought in our Toxicroak again, and instead of using a charge move, we finished off the Drapion because it had just used its own charge move. So we finished off the Drapion with counters and then used the Mud Bomb on the enemy Toxicroak to finish off the round. Alright, moving into the final round. This time we're going to lead with Frostlass with Skuntank and Toxicroak in the back. Let's see how we do. Alright, so we lead Frostlass, he leads Venomoth. So this is a good lead for us. We are going to be doing a ton of damage with that Avalanche. So let's see how we do. We go ahead and go for the Avalanche. We nail the Excellent here. He does shield. So now this charge move coming in, I am going to shield in kind. So we're just going to go back and forth, getting to avalanches as fast as we can. We go ahead, oh, he gets his charge move off first. I'm going to go ahead and shield right here. I want to keep my Frostlass. So we're going to go ahead and get off the avalanche here. I'm really hoping to get that soft reset so I can get advantage on the next Pokemon that comes in. So now it's a race to the avalanche. We do get the avalanche just in time. Both shields are down, so this avalanche will be taking out the Venomoth. And now we get that soft reset, so let's see what Pokemon comes in. It is going to be Drapion. So we go ahead and bring in Toxicroak. The Drapion is going to be getting hit by this Mud Bomb. So we go ahead and get off the Excellent. The Drapion does go down. Now it's down to his final Pokemon, which is going to be that Togekiss again. So we're going to go for the Sludge Bomb, and we don't get the Sludge Bomb. Alright, so now we have Skuntank, but he has a lot of stored energy. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the Ancient Power is coming off right here. He gets off the Ancient Power. We click the Crunch, and we don't get the Crunch. Wow. GG's. So in this final match, what could we have done better? Well, firstly, under-tapping. At the end there, with the Toxicroak and the Skuntank, we over-tapped both times on the charge moves, which didn't allow us to get off a charge move. And also there at the end, when we saw the Togekiss, we could have instantly swapped to our Skuntank to win that 1v1, because we know we can get to the Flamethrower first and finish off the Togekiss instead of keeping our Toxicroak in, which didn't do a lot of damage or get to a charge move, and then our Skuntank then ate an Ancient Power and then was finished off with Charm. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys found it it informative, so be sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about the Twilight Cup. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.